My camera got cut off again. This is the second time it's done that in 2 days. My camera keeps getting cut off, like right in the middle. So this is part two, So I'm gonna upload it anyways. But so yeah, back to these two cards, right? So now we're at these two cards, and these two cards, there was a pile of cards that fell on the floor in part one of this video. Pile of cards that fell on the floor, and these are the cards that came up. Being spiritually watched. Ooh, that almost fell in my coffee. The letter K. So somebody with the letter K could be being they're being spiritually watched. That's all I got. Somebody with the letter K is being spiritually watched. So that's all I got. So your karmic could be started. Their name could start with the letter K, or their first name, or their last name, or their middle name, or their initial. This could be a karmic masculine or a karmic feminine. But anyways, it doesn't matter because collective, you're at peace with yourself. So it is what it is, right? Whether you are a divine masculine or a divine feminine, you're at peace with yourself. It doesn't even matter. They are being haunted. Oh my gosh. So they are being haunted and being spiritually watched. So they're being watched and haunted by something. Whoever this K is, this letter K, they're being haunted and they're being watched, but spiritually. So this could be the person that's trying to put a narrative over your identity, like, so somebody with the letter K could be going to you or to your partner, be like, oh, well, so-and-so is cheating, or I heard them cheating, or I heard them cheating, or I saw them cheating, or I don't even know, but whatever they're seeing, it's not what they're seeing, and they're trying to put like a narrative, right? It could be because in my dream, I was having a conversation with a group of people. I was talking to my friends, and we were talking about dating, where we'd like to go for dates and all that stuff. And the person, she came out of nowhere and was like, you guys are talking about cheating. Like, she was just saying that. And we were just looking at her like, what? So, I don't know. I feel like there's like an obsession of putting you under a specific narrative. Just to tear down somebody's confidence. Either your confidence or your person's confidence. It really has to do because you're at peace with yourself. And to this person, it's like, if you're at peace with yourself, how can I tear you down? Oh, I know. I'll talk about your environment. I'll talk about your job. I'll talk about your person, right? I can't do anything to tear you down on the inside, but I can try and cause doubt in your environment, your job, your person, your family, your friends, your whatever it is, right? Oh, this goes with that. This goes with this, and that goes there. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna talk about these cards in a second, but give me a minute. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Give me one more. Okay. Oh. All right. I got a couple cards out, right? So these are the new cards that came out. All right. So all right. How do I even start this? Okay, so we have a petty man here. This petty man wants to unalive the collective. Somebody in the collective, whether you are divine masculine or divine feminine, this petty man wants to unalive you. All right? What is with people that wants to unalive the collective? Yesterday, I had a dream about a woman that wanted to like unalive me, but now that I'm thinking about it, that could have just been a mask, and it was actually a man wearing the mask of a woman's face to cover up their real identity of who they are. This person needs to watch their back, or they could be having back problems. All right. So the reason why this, okay. All right, hold on. There's a lot. It's because they don't want to stop doing black magic. Pathetic, right? They don't want to stop doing this black magic to unalive you, right? And because they don't want to stop doing this black magic to unalive you, they are being spiritually watched and they are being haunted, right? So by them taking this course constantly back to back to back to back to back to back to back, this is their result, right? And they don't want to stop. So because they don't want to stop, they get to be haunted and they're being spiritually watched. They're being spiritually watched because you're divine, you, collective, first of all, you are right about everything, all right, collective? So you know who this person is. This person likes to hide their identity. Yeah, they're hiding their identity because they can't do anything physically. So now in your dreams, this person is trying to come up as different people. It's the same person, but they're trying to come up as different people, trying to hide their identity, trying to. In my, it's so funny because in my dream yesterday, this person tried to unalive me. In my dream today, this person tried to tell my person, or last night, this person tried to tell my person that they're cheating, right? Anyways, you were right about everything. We have a secret pregnancy. So collective, you could be secretly pregnant, or you're just, there's something about to be, you have, like, you're in the gestation period, right? Your solar plexus, you're birthing, you're about to birth new ideas, new life, new, I don't know, ventures. It could be a baby, but for others of you, it's really about, like I said in the very beginning of this video, don't tell people your ideas. All right, you guys have a lot of ideas right now that you're putting into action. Don't talk about it. All right, we have the letter Z. I'm gonna figure that out. Somebody's first, last, middle, initial, the name of a word or a place. So yeah, this petty man, he's being haunted and being spiritually watched. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, you're divinely protected by, like, everything. And so everybody is watching. They're keeping a close eye on this person and whoever they're working with. They're keeping a close eye on this person. Oh no. Oh my God. This petty man has women working for him. He has women working for him. Those are the ones that keep trying to attack me in my dreams. They're all coming. It's like this petty man is telling them orders, like, okay, so now try this. Okay, so now do that. Anyways, that's like a side note. He's being spiritually watched because he's, like, planning on doing some shit. So right now everybody has their guard up. I feel like doing this reading over, honestly. This petty man is being haunted. Like, he doesn't want to stop trying to unalive you. He couldn't do it, so now he's having other people unalive you. Like in the one dream, there was a woman that tried to unalive me. In my dream last night, there was a woman that tried to like, oh, you guys are cheating, you guys are cheating. What was it? If you can't beat them, join them. If you can't join them, unalive them. Alright, so the woman that tried to unalive me in that one dream the other day, yesterday, she is connected to this petty man. This petty man has like a group of people with him, and she is part of that group. Because in that dream, I was walking by myself on one side of the sidewalk, and she was walking on this side, but she was with a group of people. And as soon as she saw me by myself walking in the sunlight, all she saw was anger. It made her angry. This is the same woman that wanted to coin you in a specific way for the rest of your life. The woman that came in my dream last night, talking about cheating, she came out of nowhere. There was another part of my dream where I remember that. Yeah, okay. So give me a minute, hold on. The one that was talking about cheating, she doesn't know what's going on. It's kind of like she's just being told what to do. Because when everybody was looking at her like, what are you talking about? She kind of got flushed in the face like she was embarrassed. So somebody told her to go inside my dream and go all gung-ho, cheating, right? To go gung-ho. I'm gonna tell. And everybody's like, what are you talking about? She got embarrassed. Alright, so whoever this petty man was, he told her to do this, but he never informed her on the what ifs. He just said, do this. Go say this. Go do this. And she got embarrassed because she's like, well, what do I do now? Right? This is, she's the one that got embarrassed, not this petty man, because he didn't do this. She did. And now she's looking stupid. So, and the woman, she did this, and then she tried to act like nothing happened. And the reason why she was acting like nothing happened is because she was embarrassed. So this woman. She did this. She got embarrassed. And then she'll pretend like, she pretended like nothing happened at all. Like she didn't accuse anybody of anything. She didn't make a fool of herself. And it's kind of like a coping mechanism. Like if you pretend nothing happened, there is no embarrassment. But what happened was this woman just made the energy around her awkward. Like people were just awkward around her. It just felt very awkward after she did this. Like, oh, cheating. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then she got embarrassed and then pretended like nothing happened. And it was just awkward. Like the whole thing, it was awkward. Like, yes, it was comical at first, right? But it just felt like, I don't know, like gross, like weird, like ew, like I gotta get out of here. What was that? Did it flip? No. This is so funny. Okay, so this petty man tried to unalive you for what? For money, right? Unexpected income. They did all this for unexpected income, and now because they basically tried to unalive you for money, they're the ones that are being haunted, and they're the ones that are being spiritually watched, right? So they did black magic on you for money. And because it didn't work out, they're trying to unalive you in more ways than one. The one with the knife, right? Trying to unalive you spiritually. Last night, the dream with the cheating. That was a way to unalive you with your reputation, all right? This person, they're trying to unalive you in more ways. All the dreams, they're connected, all right? That's it. They're connected. This man, he is sending people out because he could not unalive you for the money that he was hoping to get. He is trying to send other people, women, in particular women, right? He likes to control women. It gives him a sense of power, and it's funny because I know who this man is. He's trying to send people to unalive you in more ways than one because he can't do it physically. He's trying to do it spiritually. He's trying to unalive your reputation. He's trying to unalive you emotionally. Right? You have a lot of confidence. Your confidence cannot be touched. And this man is doing the most. It's because they don't want to stop doing black magic. They don't want to stop doing black magic. He couldn't do the black magic himself. This is the same man that came to me in my dreams a couple weeks ago, like last week or earlier. Yeah, it was last week. This was the same man that came to my dreams, and he had a branded soul. He was begging and crying and pleading, and I was just like, I'm not helping you, right? This man was doing black magic because he wanted to get out of despair. He is in despair, and he's trying to do this black magic to get out of despair, right? Secret pregnancy, bad health in reverse. Now, that was a little tricky because for some of you, if you are pregnant, you're being guided to keep your pregnancy a secret, right? But for those of you, this is really about what you're about to create and bring into this world, whether it's a business, a job, an idea, whatever. You are in such good health now that you need to protect your ideas. You need to protect this pregnancy because you're not in bad health, right? You have confidence. You're at peace with yourself. You are right about everything. You need to be protective of this new blessing that you're about to have or that you have right now. All right. Your health is great. You're at peace and you have confidence. This person, they're trying to do black magic to unalive you, whether it's spiritually, emotionally, mentally, right? All because they didn't get the money that they wanted to get when it came to you. Now, this letter Z, I'm going to find out what that is. Yeah, this petty man, he will stop at, you know what? It's so crazy because the video that I made yesterday said, karmic woman will stop at nothing to unalive you. Let me rephrase that. It's karmic women will stop at nothing to unalive you for this man because this man wants money out of your unaliving situation. He's going to the plan is to get money. So, oh my gosh. This man has an insurance policy on you. And in order to get that money, your death needs to look realistic. It needs to look like he had nothing involved in that, right? It needs to look natural. It needs to look authentic, right? Tear down your confidence, put you in a lower state, keep you polluted, keep you under substances, abuse, alcohol, all that stuff. And then eventually your health naturally declines. And then you slowly, end up passing away, right? For others of you, it's your mental health, right? Because you're confident, at peace with yourself. Your mental health slowly gets declined. Your reputation, and in order to get that to happen, they need to ruin your reputation, ruin what's going on in your life right now. Ruin your reputation, lower down your credibility, right? Because you can't no longer be coined under that name anymore, that nickname. Lowers down your credibility, lowers down your sense of self, your sense of awareness, the amount of people that you have around you, your spiritual team, your friends, your family. Nobody wants to be around you. You're all left alone, and then you want to unalive yourself. Because at that point, you would be thinking, well, what's the point? Nobody cares, right? This man will do anything to get this unexpected income. And that's why he's being haunted. He's being spiritually watched. This man is sending women out. And I'm telling you, don't come in my dreams if you don't want me to read about you. Because I'm going to read about you. Anyways, so with that being said, let's pull... I want to know about this letter Z. Oh, duh, sleeping. You know how like in cartoons and movies, when people are sleeping, you always get like the letter Z? Yeah. So they can't do anything physically, so now they wait for you to fall asleep so that way they can attack you in your dreams. But it's not working, right? It doesn't work. Instead, what's happening now is that their dreams are being messed with. Also, things are happening to them at night. Things that go bump in the night. All right. let us. Oh, hold on one second. I'm gonna use this deck, but all right. In the event that in the event that my video gets cut off again, I'm just gonna upload another part to it, like I did yesterday. Like I'm telling you, my videos kept getting cut off, and you know it's happening again right now. Oh, one thing I want to mention. This is like a side note. All the dreams, I said all the dreams are connected. That's true. But the reason why it seems as though they are not connected is because you're giving bits and pieces of a puzzle that you have to put together and build the picture, right? And I literally said that this woman, she was trying to build a puzzle about your false narrative and put it together. But the thing is, those narratives don't exist. Those puzzle pieces don't exist, right? That's that. Your dreams are pieces to a puzzle that you have to put together. When you build that picture, you're going to see the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that it all stems from this one man who just wanted money. All right. That was a bad shuffle. There are no bad shuffles. This is fun because this is like, I don't know, doing tarot feels like investigative work, and it's just like fun. Ooh. All right, so let's see what comes out. Wow. All right. We have shaman, medicine guardian, and guardian angel. All right. Shaman, medicine guardian, and guardian angel. Shaman, trust in higher forces. Medicine guardian, be open to healing information. So this is why you're so confident right now, because you're open to healing. You're allowing yourself to heal and allowing the divine to like be like, hey, you should be working on this right now. Hey, you should focus on this right now. You're allowing that to happen. All right. With shaman, trust in higher forces. Because you trust in the higher forces, you're allowing yourself to be in this place right now of healing, of confidence, of being at peace with yourself. Right. Now here's the thing. Guardian angel, you are not alone. That is on top of secret pregnancy and bad health reverse. Whatever secret pregnancy you have, collective, your health is so good right now. Your guardian angels are making sure it stays that way to help bring the secret pregnancy into fruition. Whether it be a baby, a little baby, right? Or an idea, whatever this idea is, your guardian angels are here they're surrounding you, they're protecting you to make sure that this comes into fruition, because you have it in you right now. You're already pregnant, right? It's in you. This idea or this baby is already in you, and you're being protected so that when this can come, you can give birth to this idea, or give birth, just give birth to this little baby. So you're being protected, and then they're being haunted, and they're also, by whatever magic that they're doing, it's going back to them. That's what they're being haunted by. Their own magic. Their own despair. They're haunted by their own despair as well, but they're trying to do magic to get out of like their own mental turmoils. Anyways, that's separate. But this is why your guardian angels are watching them spiritually. All right? They're making sure that whenever they attack, they're ready to move. Right? They're right there. They're ready to move. You know about it. The angels know about it. God knows about it. The divine knows about it. Your angels, your ancestors, and spirits of the highest world light, everybody knows about it. And that's so you can bring this idea, this pregnancy, this birth into fruition, right? But the more you keep trusting in higher forces, the more you allow yourself to heal. Because right now, your health is top notch. It's golden. And this is why, one of the reasons why this black magic that this petty man keeps doing continuously is not working. And on top of that, it's not just because it's just like you're trusting high forces, but he's trying to unalive you for money. And meanwhile, he's trying to unalive you for money. You have a whole purpose, a whole goal. You're busy doing something else with the divine, right? You're busy trying to bring something into fruition that the divine is blessing you with, and they're getting angry. They're getting mad because while you're trying to focus on this job that has been given to you by God, this person, they just want to unalive you for money, and they don't even care that you have a purpose. They don't even care that you're God's chosen. They don't even care. They just want money out from your unaliving event. And everybody's getting mad because it's just like this man won't stop. Meanwhile, the collective has a job to do. The collective is busy with this job. That's all they're focused on. But then they want to be petty and just unalive them for money. So that's why they're being spiritually watched, and that's why they're getting back everything that they're trying to put onto you. Everybody's getting mad with this man. Your angels, your ancestors, your spirits of the highest white light, God. God is merciful, but don't play with his chosen ones because he doesn't play that. And this man, he just won't stop. He won't stop. He keeps sending people after you. When you're sleeping, you're supposed to be at peace, right? You're supposed to be resting and relaxing. You're busy building something, growing something inside of you. You're supposed to be relaxing, resting, napping, sleeping. And this man wants to attack you when you're at your most vulnerable state. When you're resting, relaxing, napping, sleeping. So he's being haunted. Let me get some tarot now. Whatever's coming for it, and you know what, too? The dream that I had with the man begging and pleading that he had a brand on his back, I feel like that dream is upcoming. Like, that's something that's going to happen in a couple months. Like, somebody could actually physically come to you crying, begging, and pleading to you, collective. All right? Because they're going to be... I can't even, like... I just feel like... Damn it, I can't even get these cards either. That was like, you saw that? If you saw that in your dream, if you saw something like that, like about a man crying and begging, pleading to you, that was to show you, that's going to be like a future event, all right? My ear is popping. Like, my right ear just popped. That's going to be a future event. That is going to be the result of everything that has, like, all the accumulation of everything that he's been trying to do to you. That will be him at his lowest, most pathetic, vulnerable state, in deepest despair, just crying, begging, pleading. Because at that point, he has branded his soul, right? He wants to get out of the deep despair, like I said, mental turmoil, because of whatever's going on with him. But that has nothing to do with you. And he doesn't even care about healing himself. He just wants money. In Harry Potter, and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, it talks about it in the book too. But if you haven't read the book, and the movie, it has it too, obviously. But when Harry finally beats the Horcrux inside of him, he goes to, I would call it limbo, right? And under one of the benches, there's Voldemort. And Voldemort is like this shriveled up being at his most vulnerable, helpless, just like limp, like unrecognizable. That was like the version of this man, right? When I saw him in that point, in that, it's like he was trapped in his own prison and he was begging and pleading and crying for me to save him, right? And it's like, no, I'm not helping you. He felt so helpless. And in that one scene with Harry Potter and Voldemort and Dumbledore and the train station, Voldemort was just like a shriveled up little thing underneath a bench of all things, underneath a bench, forgotten, left alone, right? And he looked like that because of the result of all the black magic and all the ailing and unaliving and the planning and the plotting and the scheming that he has done. But what happened to Voldemort at the end? He died, right? He died. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, I counted. Nine of Pentacles reverse. This man wants to get out of this despair. He has no money. He has no stability. He's not independent. This is somebody who cannot work by themselves because, again, remind you, he keeps sending women out to attack you, right? He keeps sending women out to attack you. He can't work alone. He has nothing growing in his garden. Meanwhile, you have nothing but magic in your garden. Your solar plexus, you have magic bubbling and boiling and, ready to pop, zist, bam. He has nothing. His garden, his health, his finances, they're zip, kaput, nada. He doesn't have anything. He wants to get out of that. In order for him to get out of that, he has to do black magic on you because you're, oh my gosh. It's a sacrifice. It's kind of like a life for a life. You sacrifice the collective, one of God's chosen, and I will give you the life that you want. Whatever this God's chosen one has and planned for them, all the money, the fame, the fortune, the success, if you sacrifice that collective, you will get that in turn for yourself. That's real petty. Wow. So that's why everybody's on guard right now. Everyone's on guard. You don't have to do anything, collective. You just focus on your resting, relaxation. That's it. That's all you have to do. Because whoever this man is, everybody already knows what his plan is. The plan is to sacrifice a life for a life. And right now, you are this man's target. But it's not going to happen. Don't even worry about it. Stay focused. Stay at peace with yourself. Continue your healing journey. Right? Just focus on your ideas. Don't talk about your ideas. Don't post about your ideas. Don't even hint at what your ideas are. All right? Wow. We have the Star in Judgment. Yeah. This is why he wanted to unalive you, because you are in this star energy. And you are in the star energy. He wants to unalive you, to switch a life for a life. You take the chosen one's physical life, and in return, you get the life that they were going to be walking in. But they're being judged by that. They're being judged by that. And you know what? There is a man on this star. It's like this man was so petty that he wanted the life that you were going to have. How can this man have the life that was encoded in your DNA? So he made a deal. I made a video last month talking about this petty man wants to live this. It was about a man who wanted to live deliciously. So he needed to harvest your blessings, but doesn't want you to know about the deal he made. He made a deal, a life for a life. This is it. This is that story. So now he's trying to send things your way to unalive you in more ways than one. Because it has to look natural. He can't dirty his hands. But he's being judged for that. He's being watched. He's being haunted. You are protected. Queen of Blades reverse. This masculine is operating out of karmic feminine energy. And yes, that is possible. This is a narcissistic, evil, lying man. And I was going to say something earlier, but now that the Queen of Blades came up in reverse, now I will say it. The reason why this man likes to control women, likes to be around women, is because this man secretly wants to be a woman. It's like he can't be a woman, so he wants to control women, right? It's kind of like one of those things like if you can't be what you want to be, you control it, right? If you can't beat them, join them. If you can't join them, unalive them. So these women he can beat, so he has them join him. But he cannot beat you, so he wants to unalive you and then take your life. The life that was meant for you, the success, the happiness, the peace, the joy, the bonds, the money, the fame, the fortune, the whatever it is, that's the life that he wants for himself. If this woman could take the place of you being in your body, he would do that. With his Queen of Blades in reverse, yes, he would do that, but he can't. It's like the karmic feminine in him sees you as competition. So how do you, get rid of the competition and then take their life? It's so crazy because I know who this man is. Wow. This man is in a very dark place in his life and he wants to get out of it. He wants to get out with the spirit in reverse, so he's doing black magic. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. I feel like this man is also upset. Hold on. Upset and bothered by the fact that you are not in bad health. Like, you're not depressed by anything. Like, what do you have to be depressed about? You're not. You have confidence. Like, true, genuine confidence. And this man does not. Wow. We have the Ten of Blades. This man, he feels like he's falling into a deep, deep, dark, dark hole and he can't get out of it. And the thing is, they're going to keep him in this hole because he just doesn't want to stop doing black magic on you. He doesn't want to stop. He doesn't want to stop trying to unalive you. He doesn't want to stop doing this. They're going to keep him in this hole. And then he's going to come to you, begging to you, pleading to you, crying to you. Can you please save me? Can you please get me out of this hole? Please. What are you going to do? I'm not the one that told you to unalive me. Like, what? Like, why would I save somebody who just tried to unalive me numerous ways, multiple times, throughout time and space? King of Goblets reverse. Yeah. This is somebody that's super narcissistic, manipulative, lying, codependent, obsessive, jealous. This man, let me tell you, a jealous woman has nothing on a jealous man. Jealous men are the absolute worst because it brings out the most karmic, primal, divine, or it brings out the most primal, karmic, feminine side of him. And it's just like horrible. A jealous woman has nothing on a jealous man. So this could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio masculine or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius man. This man likes to surround himself with women too. Like, this is a man who likes to hang out with women. Like, you're like, do you have any guy friends at all? Like, you look at this man and you're like, where are your guy friends? He doesn't have guy friends. He only has female friends. He only hangs out with women because it makes him feel good. You know, all these women, the women that he likes to hang out with, they either want to sleep with him or they do what he says or whatever. But it's always like he only surrounds with people that he can use and abuse their trust. Hold on. Okay. Oh, also, this man, he's just not a good father if he has kids. But his stability is all messed up. He has like no sense of stability. I feel like it's physical stability, like financial stability, physical stability, but I feel like mostly it's mental stability. Because we have the Queen of Blades in reverse, and then King of Goblets in reverse. So he's not stable in more ways than one, which is funny because he tries to unalive you in more ways than one. I feel like he was trying to unalive you in the ways that he is. He's trying to unalive you in the ways that he has been unalived by the divine. Right? Like he's trying to unalive you spiritually. Like the woman with the knife in my dream, she was trying to like unalive me, I feel like spiritually by the coined term, the coined nickname, but that's not who I am anymore. Right? That's not who you are anymore. So they're trying to unalive you. Their reputation has been ruined. They're trying to ruin your reputation. They have no faith. They're trying to mess with your faith. And then we have, what do we have here? Trust in higher forces, shaman. So the ways that this man is being unalived by the divine as punishment, that is what's happening to him. So this man has no finances. He's trying to unalive your sense of finances, your unexpected income. He's trying to mess with that. Your mental stability, your mental health, but you're in bad health reverse. Your health is great. You have confidence. You're at peace with yourself. You're not tormented by yourself, your mind, your whatever, right? I'm not going to get too much into that, but you're very stable. This man has no sense of stability. Also, this man is lazy. He wanted to take the lazy way out, right? Sacrifice a life for a life. That was the laziest thing that this man could have ever do. That's so lazy. Instead of just working for the life that he wanted, no. He was like, well, I don't want to work for this, so then I'm just going to take this God's chosen life, get rid of them physically, and then I can take the life that was meant for them. But that can't happen because that's not for him. All right, I'm going to get a couple more, and then I'm going to call it. And you blow them away. Boom, boom, boom. 10 of Cups reverse, and the 5 of Pentacles reverse. This man is extremely emotionally unhappy. Like, he's depressed because your finances are building up. Right? Like, he's feeling this way because you're like this. And he can see that. He really feels like some type of way because you're getting money, your finances are building, they're growing. I gotta move this. I'll put that right there. Like, you being financially successful, it makes him really unhappy. It's like the worst thing that could ever happen to him. Which is funny because he's also in the 10 of Blades, right? He actually is in a deep pit of despair. He's trying to get out of that. It's trying to, like, he's trying to do black magic as, like, trying to create a stairway of black magic to get himself out of this deep pit of despair. Like, that's how I see it. He's trying to build a staircase out of black magic to get him out of the deep pit of despair that he is putting himself in. Like, how are you trying to build a ladder out of the hole that you are constantly building for yourself? All right, let me get a few more. I keep saying that. Five of Cups. He regrets doing this, but oh well, it's, you know, you did what you did. It's too late. You could regret all you want, but that doesn't, like, you're not impervious to the actions that you've previously done to unalive this chosen one, right? Just because you're in regret, it doesn't excuse anything that you've done. You can say sorry all you want, but the actions have still been done, right? Just because you say sorry doesn't mean like you're excused. Like, I'm so sorry I tried to unalive you multiple ways in one. Oh no, it's okay. You're forgiven. Like, what? I mean, I would forgive this person, but you know, the rest is up to the divine. Because the only reason why I would forgive this person is because I say this all the time. I don't have space in my heart. I don't have the time on my hands. I don't have the energy to waste on bitterness, resentment, hate, revenge, pain. I don't have the time for that, right? I have a job to do. Collective, you have a job to do. So forgive, but do not forget. That's my advice. People be like, oh, I won't say to forgive. Okay, well then, what are they supposed to do? Live in pain and torment and resentment for like the next 5 to 10 years, when within that 5 to 10 years you could have been building and creating magic in your solar plexus and then birthing that into life and creating a whole new life for yourself, versus staying complacent in one place because you're constantly thinking about the pain that has been done to you 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. You know, like, yes, everyone has a healing time, everyone has a healing journey, but let go and move on so you can make space for what the divine has in plan for you. They cannot give you blessings when you are still holding on to pain from the past. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. No. Exactly. She said no. Was that the Seven of Pentacles? You're too busy investing in the secret pregnancy of yours to be putting... Here's the thing. If you focus on the pain, the resentment, the bitterness, the anger, the hurt, the betrayal, you're investing into this past situation. You don't have time to invest in the secret pregnancies that are being given to you by the divine, because you're putting all of that into the past. You're putting all of it into the past. Like, yeah, I'm not saying as soon as you find out, forgive and forget. Like, you know, like, I don't know, but after maybe like, you know, a couple weeks or a couple months, like, move on, right? Have your grieving mourning period and then move on from this betrayal. Move on, right? Because you have to put all that energy, you have to invest all of that into the secret pregnancy that you have right in front of you, waiting to be accessed by the divine. So move on. I know that's tough love, collective, but come on. Don't be investing in the past. Don't. Page of Blades. This is going to be challenging when this comes out, when you find out about this. This is part of the challenge, right? Part of the thing is that this is part of the test. Oh, was it a test for me to be betrayed? No. The test is for when you find out, how are you going to handle this information when it comes to you? When you find out about it, when you're face to face with this betrayal, the information of this betrayal, how are you going to handle this? Right? Are you going to go above and beyond and surpass this obstacle that's in front of your face of this betrayal? The challenges that comes with being able to let yourself heal from this pain, let yourself forgive and not stay in bitterness and resentment. Are you going to be able to pass that test? So that way, when you do that, you can put all of this energy that you have into the blessings that has been given to you by the divine, right? This is a test. The test is for what will you do when you find out about this betrayal. What are you going to do? Are you going to sit, wallow, and be complacent for the next 5, 3, 10, 20 years? Are you going to use all of that for your purpose? All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. If anybody needs a personal reading, you're welcome to email me, message me, yada, 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 all that good stuff, blah, 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 blah. Have a great day. Bye.